Hello, and welcome to Conscious Curiosities, where we unlock the wisdom of the universe which lies within us. I'm your host, Maria Luz, an astrologer, psychic medium, and certified hypnotist. As you may know, I've mostly moved over to my Substack, Astrology, Alchemy, and Honest Recovery. So I am sharing an audio from my Substack post for you today, and I'd love to have you join me over there. You can subscribe for free or as a paid subscriber for just $5 a month or $50 a year, and that entitles you to join in the monthly gatherings where I cover a topic on either alchemy or astrology and open it up for any questions you may have. I hope to see you over there. Thank you. The image symbol transmitted to me for the week of May 19th, 2025. A stream running between canyon walls and using all senses to find the way back to source. Many individuals in their own streams doing the work to return to source. This week, I used a spread from 111 Oracle Spreads for Every Day by Crystal Banner. It is called the Plot Twist Spread. And card one is, what is the situation? And the card I pulled is Obstacle. And the descriptors, another road, flexibility, change. And this card is from the Ancient Stones Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, artwork by Katie Louise. And the guidebook lists two soul inquiries. Where in your life are you stubbornly pushing on through? And if you weren't afraid of change, what would you do? So many are angry, heartbroken, and frustrated with the situation in the US and the ripple impact it is having. Perhaps removing the obstacle to peace and justice is not available within the current framework, and attempting to exert controls from within the framework are futile. What is there to do then when this is the only structure known? That is where the soul inquiries come in. As more individuals ask themselves such questions, they find themselves outside of the current framework and are building a new one with others in the same process of heart centered self actualization. Card two, what is the plot twist? And the card I pulled was Many Paths. And this is a card from the Mystical Shaman Pocket Oracle by Vololdo Baron Reed Lobos, artwork by Della Gratalia. All paths lead to source. When we return, how will we have used our time here to evolve our soul? Those wishing for a divine GPS are out of luck. While there is guidance available for those who seek, the navigation is up to us because we have free will. From the guidebook, your call now is to take a big, bold step and leave the beaten path. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support this move. Do not dally lest you miss the moment. It feels a bit more like the path is not just beaten, but crumbling beneath our feet. Card three, how does this change the story? The card is If the Dogs Come Circling Round, and this is from the Dreamweaver's Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, artwork by Joel Nakamura. This card sums up the image symbol and the previous two cards. It reminds us that our soul brought us here to experience the breadth of being human. Yet part of us is always connected to the divine. For most of us, our choices play into our experiences, and often those choices are greatly influenced by those who are most frequently in our energy. Once we are clear on our values and priorities, in order to actualize them, it behooves us to surround ourselves with those who support the work we are doing. It fractures our energy to have to do our uniquely creative work and simultaneously put energy into others' contradicting agendas. From the guidebook, do not give your energy to those who would deny you, including your own critical voice that tells you you are not enough. don't have what it takes or are not perfect, etc. It's okay if you're not for everyone. Why would you even want to be? And the selective astrology I'll discuss for the week is Jupiter in Gemini square the lunar nodes in Pisces, where the north node is, and Virgo, where the south node is. So, have you ever found yourself endlessly seeking more and more information until you forget it was you what it was that you were seeking exactly, and the seeking becomes your lived philosophy by default? That is Jupiter and Gemini energy. So many internet rabbit holes, online courses, potential dates on the app, or workouts to try that you end up stagnant, just as Jupiter can become flaccid and numbed out. The key to this energy is to be clear on your zoomed out life purpose goals while also giving yourself a framework when you engage in information seeking. Absolutely do not engage without this strategy in hand, or you will find yourself just where you began hours or days later. Jupiter's approximately 1 year in Gemini is coming to a close as it will enter Cancer on June 9th. So, despite the above warning, and with this energy of the lunar nodes to help out, where could you use some quick witted yet flexible energy to propel yourself forward? For me, this is manifested as trying a million different things in my business and with my creative energy, and not being emotionally attached to any one tactic. My goal in this first year post corporate life was to find out how to exist in a way that felt good and engaged my curiosity. Sure, I had a lot of limiting beliefs to shed, while conditioned definitions of success screamed at me, and self doubt over my abilities and the wisdom of starting over at 53 years old crept in periodically. But for the most part, I rolled with the energy and tried to just keep up. I'm grateful for the gift of experimentation that Jupiter and Gemini gave me this last year. And in case you missed it last week, I announced some new perks for paid subscribers. And here is a review from one of our community members. After a few months of reading Maria Luz O'Rourke's newsletter, Astrology, Alchemy, and Honest Recovery, I became hooked on her compelling content and fell in love with the beauty of her writing. I am now a paid subscriber, learning about myself and the powerful forces that move us all. Give her a read. I suggest a tarot card pull session. Subscribe. And that is from Karen Barterson. And I really do love working one on one with people. So I have these quicker options available that you can find in the show notes if you're listening on my podcast or on Substack in the written version of this. I wish you a good day. Bye bye.